Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be in this part of the world. I hope everyone is having an amazing start or end to their day or had an amazing day if it's nighttime where you are. So, how's everyone doing? Not like you can answer immediately, right? I got to wait for you to put it in the chat. Today is going to be this morning is beautiful. There's a nice wind. The weather is cool. But then I think we're going to get close to 90 degrees. It's going to be hot, hot. But I am not complaining. And I'm kind of like glancing at the chat as I speak to you guys. I'm not complaining, right? I am ready for the warm weather. I am a summer gal. I love the heat. So bring it on. All right. So let's say good morning to some folks. We have Jackie B. Hello. Aditi. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Shannon 1523. Let's go down a bit. Jazz Happy Medium. Welcome. Mia Dragon. Hello. When you're looking at the screen scrolling up, it's like your eye starts to blur and everything becomes one. Okay. Hey, Polly, good morning. How are you? Violets for Roses. Stephanie, hello. Rowie B4 Smarties, hello. And I think that's it for now. I was looking at the chat about. Oh my God, I am so sorry to hear that, Jazz. Oh, Jazz says, been rough for my family since last night we lost her grandmother. So sorry for your loss, but you've gained an angel. While she's not here in the body, her spirit is always around you. So just remember that. And you can call on her at any time for guidance, support, help, a hug. You can call on her for that. Okay? Sending you lots of love, Jazz, and warm hugs. Mia Dragon says her dog is hibernating from the heat. Ugh. And it's crazy. It's going to go like in the 90s for the next couple of days. And then it's going to drop back to the 70s. I don't know. Hey, Tanita, welcome. I have you starred. Okay. I was reading the chat about YouTube. And yes, I have noticed that I am also not getting notifications when certain people are on. And I have been subscribed to them for years. And I'll just happen to go on. Like Jackie, for instance. Jackie just did a pop-up live. I did not get the notification on. That was Wednesday, Jackie. And I just happened to, something just said, go check YouTube. And I go on and there's Jackie doing a pop-up. And I was like, wait, I didn't get her notification. So it's like you have to undo it and redo it again. But it is kind of like frustrating because, there are some people, we love everyone, but there's some people like, yes, I need to get onto this person. I need to see their live or whatever because we all do different things, right? Same things, but different ways, I guess. So just check your subscriptions because YouTube is, I don't know. They're acting kind of a little shady these last few days. Hey, hey, Sutafi. Let me see. I said hey to Tanita. Yeah, Mia Dragon. It's weird. Hey, Jessica. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, so far I have 10 people start. And hey, Mary Clem, 11. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna put up questions or close because I do have to jump off. I have to be on time today because I have something 11 to 12. Yeah, I may go a little over 12, but I have something afterwards. And I need to kind of like rest a little bit for that. Okay, so I have 11 starts, so questions are closed. And I know I'm going to feel bad. I'm just going to type this in here. And I'm going to feel bad if somebody comes in and Oh, but I have to stick to it. Okay, questions are closed. Okay. All right. So who do we have? I have 11 starred. I think I just saw somebody popped in. I'm scared. One. Sue, you put up, I don't know if that's a comment or a question. Um, I can add you to the list if it's a question you have, just to see what guidance they have for you. But I'm not sure. It looks like you have question mark, but it looks like it may be a statement more than a question. Okay, but okay. So now I have 12. I have Whispers from Heaven with Jenny, Shannon 1523, Jackie B Readings, Aditi, Jazz Happy Medium, Mia Dragon, Polly, Stephanie, Violets for Roses, Tenita, Jessica, Mary Clem, and Sue Toffee. All right. So I don't think I have ever read for Shannon. I think you're new to my channel, Shannon. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But I don't think I've read for you on my channel. So I'll read you first since you're new. All right? And I will get to everyone. So Shannon, let's see. You are new. Oh, well, welcome. Okay, so I got you. And welcome, Shannon. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, let's see what Shannon wants, what they want to let Shannon know. Hello, question. Advice from my guides on how to move forward. Feeling stuck at a crossroad. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. What guidance do we have for Shannon this morning? Again, can you repeat that? Guidance we have for Shannon this morning. Okay, Shannon, oh, I have read for you before. Okay, that's fine. But thank you for being here. Oh, you're talking about Jackie. Okay. Shannon, what I heard, being stuck sometimes is a moment of rest, right? We're always going, whether it's physical with work, children, life just has us busy, busy, busy. And sometimes that feeling of stuckness is just the universe's way of saying, you need to take a pause. Pause for a second, right? One thing I felt as I was getting the message, Shannon, is I felt a release of energy fly up from I want to say from my ears, just fly out. So I don't know if for you, and maybe it means something for you, it's releasing maybe clutter, releasing this moment of peace, calmness. It's time for you to release what no longer serves you because it was more in the, like, again, the upper area. Clarity. Clarity is what is going on with you right now. What did Shannon say? Feeling stuck at a crossroads. Interesting that you said at a crossroads, because I stand to water. The clarity is now that you are at that crossroad, right? And they're telling you, okay, it's time to pull back. That's whoosah. The clarity that's going to come is going to show you which direction to go in, whether it's east, west, north, south, is what they're showing me. What What else do we want to tell Shannon? I heard be faithful. Be faithful? And be faithful is meaning to have faith in trust the process. Hmm. I don't know why a bunch of grapes just popped into my mind, Shannon. Green grapes to be exact. I saw a bunch of hanging green grapes. What is this for Shannon? So look up, Shannon, the spiritual meaning behind green grapes. What else do we have for Shannon? What else do we have for Shannon spirit? Should I pull a card for Shannon? Okay, I don't get that I need to pull a card for you, Shannon. All they're reiterating in my head is this is a moment for clarity. So enjoy, even though you feel like you're stuck. And it doesn't feel like you're stuck in mud. It just feels like there's a pause, is what I'm feeling. Like if you hold your breath, kind of pause. That's what it feels like. But there's something that either you've been working on or that's coming your way, and whether it's working on a situation, but the pause is to help bring mental clarity to whatever it may be. And what's interesting, even though I see the green grapes, which is near the crossroads, a bunch of grapes was hanging near the crossroads, what I'm feeling with the grapes, specifically the green ones, is the green is almost transparent, right? If you think of the light green grapes compared to um, the red grapes or the purple looking grapes, those have solid color. You can't really see, but the green is light green. If you hold it up to light, you see straight through it. So again, there's something with that green grapes. So just look it up and see what it means and what resonates with you from the meaning of those grapes. And it's a bunch of grapes. It's not just one. I saw a hanging bunch. All right. So enjoy the time, Shannon. Relax, exhale. Um, don't stress that nothing's happening. Things are happening in the background. Okay. All right. And thank you for your question, Shannon. Thanks for being here. Okay. So now I'm going to go to Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Let's see. You are all so far away. How do you find me? Oh, it is. Okay. I need to look it up after as well, Jenny. But whatever it is for Shannon, she'll get the message. All right, Jenny. Akela, could I please have a general reading, please? Whatever spirit needs me to know the most. Okay. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. We release Shannon's energy and invite in a message for Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Okay. I don't know why my whole body is like tingly, Jenny. I'm just feeling like You know when you get that when you get a message and like, oh my gosh, I got the chills, but it's like my whole body is like tingly. Okay, so what is this for Jenny? What is the message for Jenny? I hear a loving, maternal, it sounds feminine voice comes in and says, "Oh, Jenny, I'm trying to get more. Who is this and what is the message?" But the old Jenny that is being said, Jenny, is like, you know, when you go to your grandmother's house and they see you and, you know, or your great grandmother and they see you and um, they're so excited to see you and that they welcome you with open arms, a hug, um, kind of like that, oh wow, my eyes. Okay. What's the message for Jenny? There's a lot of emotion, gentleness, love. I guess you would say a great grandmother's hug. You know, you're like um maybe 6, 7, and you've approached your great grandmother, or maybe even a great great grandmother. You've gone to visit them. And that welcoming, that is what they're making me feel, but I'm not getting who it is. So I'm trying to see that, Jenny. Who is this? What is the message for Jenny? I either heard you were always welcomed or you are always welcome. It went so fast. I'm gonna ask my pendulum something. High vibrational energy of love and light. The presence that I'm getting for Jenny, is this a great grandmother? Is this presence that I'm feeling for Jenny, is this a great grandmother? Okay, thank you. Is it a great great grandmother? The energy that I'm getting for Jenny, is this a great great grandmother? Okay. Jenny, this energy, did Jenny say anything? This energy is a great great grandmother. Uh, hey, Charlotte. Hey, Silk Steel. Silk is Steel Kitchen Witchery. Uh, Jenny. Just checking to see if possibly my aunt, my mother's sister Fee. Hmm. My pendulum Jenny is saying it's a great great grandmother. Which will be your mother's mother. Hmm. I'm trying to see why she says that you are always or you were always welcome. Okay. What is this message for Jenny Spirit? No. Mm. Okay. What do we want Jenny to know? What is your message for Jenny? I don't know if you've ever tried to connect with your grand your great grandmother Jenny, but it feels like she's trying to communicate, work with. Mm. She's saying that she has a lot of wisdom. Okay. You have a lot of wisdom. So what do you want for Jenny? Did you know? Okay, let's see what Jenny says. I have tried to connect with my great mother. I haven't tried my. Try your great grandmother. Because when I asked if it was your great grandmother, which will be your mother's mother, it said no, it wasn't her. But I got it was your the person who came in is your great grandmother, and she is making me feel like she wants to communicate. She wants because she says she has a lot of wisdom. So I don't know. Maybe there's something you may be asking your great grandmother and trying to connect, and you're not, and the great grandmother is trying to. Her name was America. Oh, what a beautiful name! But I also would say, Jenny, and I don't know if you may get any information on this, that when she first came in and she said, you are always welcome. There is some, she's not going into a lot with that, but I think that is something for you to maybe dig a little deeper into if you choose to. You don't have to, but just I think, because I don't know what happened in their times, you know what I mean? Um, but just she's bringing in confirmation that you were always welcomed. Wow. I don't know. I hope that helps, Jenny. Right? And the loving, the love that she came in with, welcoming. Mm. Were you very little when she passed? Probably might not have even been born yet. In some situations, the great grandmother, we are not, you know. Hmm. All right, Jenny. I hope that makes sense, but that's all I'm getting. She's not a huge talker. And I asked, perhaps reaching out because my okay, okay. That's what I was feeling. Um, that she passed before you were born. But as we know from them on that side, they can see, everything that's going on over here. So yeah, I would, if you can, try to connect with her yourself and see what she brings because she said she has a lot of wisdom. Interesting. Thanks for your question, Jenny. I really hope it helped. I know it wasn't a lot. Okay. Jackie B. Guidance from my spirit. So after Jackie, we have Aditi, Jazz, and then Mia Dragon. Okay. You're welcome, Jenny. Guidance from my spirit guides about my spiritual journey for the rest of this spring. Okay. Rest of spring. We only have a few more days before summer hits. High vibrational beings of love and light. What guidance do we have, Jackie, about her spiritual journey for the rest of this spring? Any message for Jackie? Any message for Jackie on the spiritual growth the rest of this spring? Ooh. Okay, Jackie. It took me a little while there. I noticed that I started to sway from left to right, right? And then I thought, okay, well, maybe it's just me. And then I was like, no, that's not just me because I wasn't swaying before. And then, sorry, Jackie. And then with the swaying, I felt it was a flow, movement. So then I'm saying to my guides, because I heard movement, I said, but I think Jackie moves. She moves a lot, but intentional movement to allow the energy to flow. And as I listened to them, what I felt was the energy moving upwards. And then I felt a little nauseous, still feeling a little nauseous and dizzy. Nauseous and dizzy. And it's all in. It's weird because when you think of nauseous, you think of your stomach feeling that nauseous feeling. But this nauseous feeling is all in my throat and in my head. Um, so remember to move. Remember to allow, because of the work we do, right? Even though we try, we put our cleansing, we do da 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 da, all the things that we can. Sometimes energy still tries to sneak and finds its way. So spirit is reminding you for the rest of, and every time I move, I literally feel dizzy. Okay, what's going on with this for Jackie? What's going on with this for Jackie, spirit? Have you been feeling dizzy? Hey Brenda, good morning. Okay, so Jackie says, let me see if I missed anything before then. Lots of protective work. Okay. Jackie, I feel just put on some music as well. and just dance, just do whatever, be the little floaty man, just go crazy, do whatever your body feels like it wants to do. Oh, wrong button, sorry. um I've been having dizziness since June of 2014. Whoa, that's a long time. Let me see. High vibrational beings of love and light, I'm asking for guidance on this dizziness that I'm feeling and this nauseousness that I'm feeling for Jackie. And just to be sure, is this that I am feeling part of Jackie's? Okay, sorry about that. Is this feeling I'm feeling for Jackie, the dizziness and the nauseousness, is this part of Jackie's ascension growth? This dizziness and nauseousness that I am feeling, high vibrational beings of love and light, is this part of Jackie's ascension growth? Okay. So, Jackie, my pendulum is swinging, yes, right? So I'm gonna, and I asked if what I felt, because as I felt, as I said, it moved upwards. So, okay, are you asking Jackie to move her body to help ease um, the flow of this energy on her ascension growth? Are you asking Jackie to move her body, dance, um, wiggle, jiggle, whatever movement, so that it allows the flow of the energy through her body during this ascension growth? Can you swing a little harder just so that Jackie is able to see what you're saying, please, team? Okay. All right. Oh, sure, Brenda. So, Jackie, the feelings that I felt, the energy moving upwards, the little off balance, the dizziness, it is part for, so for the rest of spring, because your question was, I'm gonna put back up your question, guidance from your team about the spiritual journey for the rest of this spring. So the rest of the spring, you're going to be on your ascension, right? Things are going to be developing, whatever is going to happen. And you're going to feel with this change, the dizziness and nauseousness may be a bit uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable for me. But you say you've been having that since 2014. But what they're asking you to do is to move, dance, because the movement of the body allows the energy. Hey, Viviani, good morning. Allows the energy to flow. So anything that may be trying to get stuck will flow. Um, I heard evenly throughout wherever it needs to go in the body. All right, Jackie. I hope that helps, but that's what's coming for you, your ascension, and they're letting you know of the symptoms that you're going to be facing and what you can do to help with those symptoms. All right. Because, we tend, when we start to feel these, we want to sit and, for it to pass. But I think if you start to feel it coming on, or you feel your body being wet, just dance. If you can, just hum in your head and dance, move, and set the intention that this is what I want. I am moving my body so that the energy, of high frequency of love and light, whatever, can flow through me freely and easily, minimizing some of the symptoms that I may encounter. Hey, Annie Bear, good morning. Thanks for swooshing by. All right, Jackie, I hope that helps. Okay, so we have Aditi, Jazz, Mia Dragon, and then Polly. Aditi, are you here? Aditi, Jazz, Mia Dragon. You're welcome, Jackie. And Polly. Oh, I see Aditi is here. Aditi said something at 11:35. Okay, Aditi, I see you. Yeah. Okay. Aditi, okay. Team, we release the energy of Jackie and her team so that we may get a clear message for Aditi, please. Clear message for Aditi. Okay. No, I think you typed your question, Rowie, after I had closed the questions. Yeah, I saw it. Um, and then I jumped right into the messages. So drop it back in the chat, Rowie, because I did see it. I didn't click on it because it was right after. Um, but drop it in, and if I can get to it, I would. I'm actually, you know what? I think I might be coming up on it. Let me see, Rowie. Oh, nope. No, Rowie, I don't see it. Yeah, if you can drop it back in there, that'll if I can get to it, I'll get to it. All right? Okay. Aditi. Guidance from my spirit guide so that I can live a fulfilling life ahead. Okay. To Aditi's guides from my guides. What guidance do we have for Aditi so that she can live a fulfilling life ahead? Interesting, Aditi. I heard. Who said it's not fulfilling? Oh, I know I got chills on that. Why are you saying this to Aditi? Your pure existence is fulfilling. Mm. I feel like your team is showing me a bright light, a very bright light in this area. And as I see that when they said your very existence is fulfilling, and then they showed me that bright light, what they made me feel, Aditi, is that we look for fulfillment outside, right? And it's not necessarily outside of us. So is the light that you're showing me representing a DT or something else? The light can be both. The light can be you, because I'm asking them, what does this light represent, a DT? And the light they're saying can be the shiny object, ooh, that we are. What the heck? The shiny object that we are chasing outside of us. And I literally just felt, and I know that nothing, because I protect myself. I literally felt as if, like if two things merged from my right with me. But even though I feel that jolt, a DT, what is that? Hold on, a DT. 1 second. What is that for a DT spirit? High vibrational teams of love and light. What is that for a DT? Okay, here's what I'm going to say, Aditi. When, hey, Garnett, good morning. Oh, God. Okay, I have you start. Let me scroll up a little bit. I just saw your question, Rowie. Okay, Aditi, as I was giving you your message, I literally felt as if two things merged from on my right. And when I felt that, kind of what I also felt is that when you, oh, could be all of us, any of us, when you don't see the light that you are, or the joy, the I heard exuberance, the exuberance basically that you are, right? And you miss all that, and you, because I'm reading for you, you you ignore all that you are, all this positive, this high frequency, this high vibe person over here, and you look more to what's not the best, what's not working out, what's not, everything that is not. You, to me, what I felt is that we put ourselves in vulnerable positions, right? Um, hmm. So the message here for you, Aditi, is to not look outside for what is fulfilling. Look within. Go within. Because that, when I saw a puzzle, when we put the pieces of the puzzle and realize that we are, our very existence is, then everything in our forefront, in your forefront, um, is kind of like would seem fulfilling to you, right? Because you're looking outside. But everything that you need is within you. Yes, Tanita, you're on the list. Wow. Is that it for a DT spirit? Is that it for a DT? I heard you are loved and cherished. Remember that. You are loved and cherished, Aditi. All right. Thank you for your question. Wow. I like that. Your pure existence is fulfilling. Hmm. Okay. Jazz. So Jazz, Mia Dragon, Polly, and Stephanie, Violets for Roses, then Tanita. Let's see. You're welcome, Aditi. Excuse me. Jazz and Mia Dragon. Okay, great. Okay, Jazz. Let's put Jazz question up. Jazz asked, I released the energy of Aditi and her team, and I pull back my energy. I release Aditi's energy. Okay. I would like to know what abilities are enhancing for me for my psychic mediumship and my clear. Okay, let's see what abilities are enhancing for you. Jazz, do you have the ability to see? Did you say? Oh, you did say. Okay, here's a question I have for you, Jazz, right? I'm just a little okay, Violets and Mia Dragon. So I'll and Polly. Okay. And I saw Notanita is here as well. So I'll just jump to your questions when I'm done. Jazz. Okay, so you asked, I would like to know what abilities are enhancing for me. And then I'm taking this part, you're asking either your mediumship, clairvoyance, or clairaudience. Am I reading that correctly? And then I'll tell you why I'm asking for clarity on that part. You want to know which ones are enhancing, which one of those three or more, because there's more, is enhancing. Okay, good. Okay. So immediately when I closed my eyes, I saw the image of a white being. I saw it wasn't clear, but it was white. And it seems like it was from the head up, either long, it looked like long hair, or it could also be a hoodie, um, but white. I didn't see any facial features. I just saw the kind of like the shading, the outline of the being. Face was blank, but I can see like the hair or the hoodie outline came down low. So because as I closed my eyes, I immediately saw that. I would say your clairvoyance, Jazz, um, is what is being enhanced right now. Let's see. Do we have any guidance for Jazz on any additional guidance for Jazz on this spirit? I heard do not be afraid. Let me uncross my legs 1 second. What else do we have for Jazz? Jazz, do you already see? Okay, let's see. Jazz says, it was weird the other day because I felt like this male spirit came towards me and they were just hugging me. But I thought that was just like one. But yeah, I wonder who this other spirit is. Hmm. I can't tell the way it's of the light because it's this immediately came in. And not to say that if something came in of a different shade, it's not of the light. But I'm just letting you know, because sometimes when we see things, we tend to get a little like shaken. Um, so I think that's why they said, do not be afraid. And if you see something and you feel like your gut is telling you, oh, this might not be right, double check, or ask the energy that is presented in front of you to show you something of joy, so show you something that'll, make you smile. That's one of the ways you can also kind of like validate. I don't know. I Okay, I lied. That's wrong. That I lied. That's wrong. I was about to say I don't know if this energy is feminine or masculine, and as I was about to say that and stopped, it is a feminine energy. Are you an ancestor for Jazz, or are you an angelic being? I am of the earth, is what this energy is saying. I am of the earth. Can you elaborate a little bit? What do you mean you are of the earth? Sorry about that, guys, if you heard that. Sorry. Oh, turn this off. Okay. I am of the earth. You know what I'm wondering, Jazz? Because I asked if this is an ancestor or if it's an angelic being. And the what I started to see in my mind's eye and feel was nature, and I started to see like the park trees. It felt so. I'm thinking that this energy might be a nature element, an earth element. Hearing songs and seeing colors. Okay, acknowledge. When you hear them and you see them, just say thank you. Say, I saw that color. Sometimes the colors we see, you can't even describe the shade of blue it might be, because the color seems to be very different. But acknowledge and say thank you. Like, mm, like grandmother and someone never met. All they said was that they are from the earth. That was spirit given, Jazz. Right? Because it pulled me right out of it. The sound, the phone ringing. I put it on. I hug trees and walk in the park. Oh, okay. It feels more like if it's an earth elemental, Jazz. So when next time you go back in the park and you're walking, just ask and see. And you know what I do whenever I ask? I said, please just don't scare me. Don't just be like, boom, here I am, kind of thing. You know, show me the subtle signs so that I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's you. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Jazz. So I hope that helps. And maybe this, well, you said you saw one. So maybe this feminine energy is going to reveal themselves to you because your clairvoyance, I immediately saw her. So that's what I would say is coming on stronger. All right, Jess. Thank you for your question. And okay, Mia Dragon. Release the energy of Jazz, happy medium, so that we can get the truth for Mia Dragon. May I have any messages from my Darrell, please? Thank you so much. Okay, Darrell. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light, and to my ancestors, known and unknown, from this lifetime and all other lifetimes. Mia Dragon would like to get a message from her Darrell. Can we get a message from Darrell for Mia Dragon, please? What does Darrell want Mia Dragon to know this morning? Okay, I hope this means something to you, Mia Dragon. I heard hope is alive. Hope is alive. You're welcome, Jazz. Ooh, okay. Trust. Darrell, can you show me something that Mia Dragon may think you don't know, but you are aware of? then I can help Mia Dragon confirm, validate that it's you, please. Daryl.
Yeah.
Mia Dragon, interesting. I asked him if he can show me something that you may know, you may not think he knows, but he knows. And I felt something brush against my upper right arm. Okay. Mia Dragon said, perhaps I feel down lately and ask his guidance. Hope is alive and trust. Do we have anything else you want to share with Mia Dragon this morning, Daryl? I heard the word motion. So I'm going to think that he's telling me that things are in motion. Hope is alive. Trust things are in motion. Here's a song. Okay. This is not the lyrics to the song, because when I think of the lyrics, I'm like, that's not the lyrics. I heard sweet cherry pie, but the song is not sweet cherry pie. The song is I don't even know. But do you know that song, Mia Dragon? Is it Sweet Caroline? I don't know the lyrics of the song. But he just said sweet cherry pie. Okay. Did he come to your dream lately? Okay. Daryl, were you in Mia Dragon? Were you in Mia Dragon's dreams lately? Recently? Were you in Mia Dragon's dreams recently? Okay. I okay. I want to say he say not recently, but he does drop in. The other thing he said is that sometimes he's not the main character. He didn't use the word character, but I guess person. Sometimes he's not the main person in the dream. Is there anything you want to tell? Is there anything else you want to tell me, a dragon? Daryl, do you want to tell me, a dragon, anything else? Mhm. I don't know if this song helps uplift you. You are my sunshine. Hey, Carl. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see what. Great Sweet Caroline. Okay, okay, yes. But instead of Sweet Caroline, he said sweet cherry pie. Okay. Mia Dragon says, I had a vivid experience, not a dream. The song is not familiar. Okay. Do you like cherry pies? All right. All right, Mia Dragon. Okay, so this because he said he wasn't in a dream recently, but he does come, and sometimes he's not the main character in it when he comes. Okay, so thank you for sharing that it wasn't a dream. I have received lots of signs lately, not all from him. Yes, he was creative and might change something. All right. All right, Mia Dragon. I hope the message helps. And just remember that what he said. Hope is alive. Say hope is alive. Trust. Things are in motion. All right. All right. All right. So Polly, any messages from my guides, please? Then Violets for Roses, Tanita, Jessica Lynn. Okay. Polly, any messages from my guides, please? Release the energy of Mia Dragon and Daryl so that we can get a clear message for Polly. What do we want Polly to know this morning, Spirit? This afternoon, because it's evening now. What do we want Polly to know? Hmm. Okay. I heard a song in my head, and I don't know, you might know it, Polly, but instead of the name Mary, they used Polly. And it goes, Polly, Polly, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? But the original song is Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? And then they stopped. That's it. They stopped right on that lyric. Didn't go any further. And when I listen to those lyrics, how does your garden grow? Right? You have to, if you have a garden, you have to nurture it. So, is there something that you have you're trying to do or you're working on, and maybe you're, being sidetracked, not paying it a whole lot of mind, other things pop up. You're not giving it your all. You're not watering the garden. You're not maybe adding more soil or fertilizer or whatever you need to do to the garden. So, for me, when I hear that, it's about nurturing whatever you have currently. How are you taking care of it? Are you showing it love? Maybe it's yourself. Are you showing yourself love? Are you speaking nicely to you? Are you nurturing you? And that's what it more feels like. It's you pouring into you, nurturing yourself. you know if something doesn't feel right, are you looking into it? Are you checking in with the doctor? And I'm not saying anything is wrong with you, but how does your garden grow? How are you taking care of your physical garden, your spiritual garden, your mental garden? How are you taking care of that? Are you are you taking care of it? Or we are humans, life gets lifing. Is that the message for Polly Spirit? Or is there something else you want to add? What do we want to say to Polly? Polly, that's it. And interestingly, as right as about to come out, I saw someone taking a bite of a red apple. Did I say hi to Wanda? If I didn't, hey Wanda. And happy belated birthday. I don't see anything from Polly, so I'll move on. But Polly, that is the message for you. Taking care of you, nurturing you. Okay. Wanda, I don't think we'll get to you because we quite closed questions quite a while ago and it's already 12:06. Okay, so sorry about that. Violets for Roses, Tenita, Jessica, and Mary Clim. And I know Violet for Roses is here. And Violet says, I would appreciate a message from my spirit guides, please, and thank you. Okay. We release Polly's energy so that we make it a clear, truthful message for Stephanie. Violets for Roses. High vibrational beings of love and light. What guidance, if any, do we have? What guidance, if any, do we have for Stephanie this morning? What's the message for Stephanie? Violets for Roses. Okay. I'm going to pull a card for you, Stephanie. Because I thought it's very interesting when I asked my question. I said, if any, what guidance do we have, if any, for you? I thought that was rather odd. Okay, let's see. I swear I just heard, no, it's not odd. Okay. I feel like you may have gotten, and I could be off, I could be wrong, a message recently that they are you still feeling as if you're kind of like stagnant, Stephanie? Like not moving, things are like maybe a little slow. What's the message for Stephanie Spirit from the cards? Ooh. You are. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to, as I'm shuffling my cards, one flipped over and then they stopped on another card. I have to look at what the messages are. The card, which one of these cards is really for Stephanie's spirit? This is this card for Stephanie? Or is this the card for Stephanie? Which one is it that's more for Stephanie? Can you show me a color? And the card is for Stephanie. Can you show me something blue? Okay, I'll just show you the two cards. The first card that flipped over says soul retrieval, right? And then the next card says inner spring. And we are in the springtime and inner spring. Oh, and I opened the book and it jumped right in that area, like one page over from it. Inner spring, new beginnings, planting seeds, getting ready to bloom, tending your dreams, upward energy, excitement, hope, potential, inspiration. Feels like there's so much potential here. Exciting. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, here's what the card says. The inner spring. It says nature is the greatest mystery school there is, and the greatest teacher within that mystery school has got to be the seasons. Just as the seasons around us change in our life, we can also experience inner seasons. Knowing which season you're in can help you to negotiate that period. And being able to embrace the season you're moving into can offer strong medicine and guidance that will help you navigate what lies ahead. So you got the inner spring, and feel like from readings we have done, you have been in a kind of a stillness moment for a little bit, right? But with inner spring, the energy that you're moving into is to new beginnings, planting of seeds, getting ready to bloom. What have you been tending to that you are now ready to see blossom? Right? So that's the energy. You are coming out of the stillness and going into that inner, that spring. Even though spring is about to be ended on this side, you are going into that hope, excitement, potential, inspirations are what's coming for you. Huh. Here are some inner spring journal prompts I want to read for you, Stephanie. What lights you up? What's your soul calling you to do? What's your heart deepest prayer? If you know you'd be supported, what would you do? What's your secret dream? What do you want to experience next? And how can you truly live? And it's interesting here, it says, what's your soul calling you to do? Because the other card that fell out was soul retrieval. So let's see what that says, if I can find it. Oh, soul retrieval. Hmm. There's two parts of this, right? One, it says, and I'm going to read this, but I will get to everyone else. I just want to make sure Stephanie gets this. Um, Soul retrieval can mean two reasons. One, because you lost part of your soul, a lost part of your soul is wanting to return home to you. Sometimes the loss, shame, or hurt we experience is too great, and part of our soul leaves our body. When this happens, it can feel like part of us is missing or as if we're not quite ourselves. Secondly, it can be because your soul is trying to get your attention. Perhaps you've been spending too much time living from your head rather than your heart. Maybe your soul is longing for you to listen to it, to express it, to spend time with it. This card can come as a warning to wake up and remember the soul. The soul can be likened to both the ancient wise part of you and the divine child within. Here's a question to ask yourself, Stephanie. What does your soul want? What does your soul most want you to do? What is your soul most yearning for? How do you feel most connected to your soul? Or how can you call more of your soul back into your body and the center of your life? Here is the activation. I call all parts of my soul to be here now. So you can say that, Stephanie, I call all parts of my soul to be here now. Because if you look at this card, right, the inner spring is lit up in the heart chakra area. You've been in a moment of stillness for a while. Your soul And you can look at it as your soul trying to get your attention, to get you to where you need to be. So there's a lot that is coming for you: new beginnings, joy. It said happiness. I think it said prosperity as well. Go within the heart. I heard place your hands on the heart. I'm going to cross my legs. Place your hands on your heart, and you can say to your heart, I am ready and open to receive the new beginnings of my inner spring. And now I am seeing red hearts all behind my eyelids. That was cool because it's changing colors. So, Stephanie, place your hand on your heart, however you choose to do, left, right, whichever one, and say that to yourself. You are open. Yeah, yeah. Because there's a lot that your soul is trying to see what Stephanie said. I'm trying to refocus on what I want to manifest because things haven't gone as I hope. I will repeat that. I think that's what I've been missing: distraction and being too much in my head. Yes, go within the heart. The heart always knows. Okay? And don't beat yourself up if you don't hear or feel anything the first time. Just stick with it. Okay? Because it's coming. Inner spring is here and ready to blossom for you. All right. Thank you, Stephanie. Tenita, I'd appreciate I'd appreciate a message from my spirit, please. Okay. Tanita, Jessica, Mary Clem, Sue Toffee, and then we have Rowie. Tanita, I'd appreciate a message from spirit, please. Release these energies of Tanita, make it a message. High vibrational beings of love and light. Listen, I swear, guys, my phone is on Do Not Disturb. It is on Do Not Disturb. You know what? I am going to turn it all the way, turn it off. All the way off. Okay. Tanita. Check something, Tanita, before I answer your question. High vibrational beings of love and light. As I took a sip of that water, I almost felt a release, but then it went back down. Is this a message for Tanita? Was that feeling a message for Tanita? Okay. All right. You know, Jackie, I just don't understand. I'm like, but I can also take it as, I can also take it as, that is true. A guide call for the person to say, hey, we've been reaching out to you, and you're ignoring us, you're not paying us any attention. But Tanita, so what? Okay, I took a sip of water, and when I took the sip of water, I felt as if I wanted to burp. Right? I felt if I wanted to burp. But what's very interesting is I can feel the bubble. I'm just gonna hide your comment. I can feel the bubble right in my heart chakra area moving up. It moved up into my throat chakra area and then dropped back down. And I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, I need to burp. I need to burp because I can feel the pressure build up from my heart to my throat. And then the phone rang. So I was like, oh, is that? Oh, you battle with indigestion. Ooh. Oh, okay. And a lot of heartache. And right now, it's like I want to burp because the pressure is like right here in my heart space, and it wouldn't, if I can burp, it'll release it, and it wouldn't move. Um, so I am going to take two things. I'm going to take that feeling of the energy rise and then drop back down, and then the phone call coming in at the same time as a message that, do you have somebody? Is there somebody that you need to say something to? Or you can write it out and burn it. You don't have to say it to them. You can say it out loud in your own room as if you're having a conversation with a person. Is there that situation that you need to release? Because it comes up to the throat chakra, which the throat chakra is to release, and then it drops back down. So it's not, it's like it's trapped right here. Uh, it feels like I'm literally trying to force myself to burp, and it's not coming out at all. And the pressure is in the heart. Um, okay, what do we want? What guidance can we give Tinita Spirit regarding this situation? Okay. Oh, thank you. Good God. Okay, what can we get? Mm. You know what? Your guide is saying that they understand that sometimes having certain conversations with some people may not go as intended. It may not receive, and it can go like left. Oh, I want to burp again. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, it's starting that feeling starting to break up. They understand that. Um, so what is the guidance? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Tanita, one of the things I did this morning when I called in Archangel Raphael to be with me, I asked Archangel, oh, sorry, Sue, I didn't mean to have your comment up there. Tanita said, here are a few people, and she said, I hate conflict, so I go silent and not say anything. So when I called in Archangel Raphael this morning, I asked him, if he would come in to help heal whoever may need a healing, if they say yes, to help them through whatever it is they need to go through. And now all of a sudden, as you have acknowledged on here, whatever, I started to release the gas, the bubble. It's not gas, well, I guess the gas bubble started to release. Okay. So I would say to you, Tanita, one of the things you can do to help release that stuck energy, because all it's doing is creating maybe the indigestion issues. Ask Archangel Raphael. And actually, if you want to, since you accepted, okay. Okay, so let's see. Archangel Raphael, you know what I asked for your assistance with this morning. Tanita has put in the chat that she accepts any healing that you can help in releasing the stuck energy that may be creating this indigestion. Can you help Tanita? Is there anything you would like Tanita to do while you're doing this? Okay, Tanita, I'm gonna tell you, you burp now too. So I was just about to come tell you, I saw the green energy as if Archangel Raphael placed his energy on your chest. And one of the things I felt as he did that, I felt a slight bit of dizziness, is what I felt. Hmm. And so you burped. Okay, so that is good. And you know, even though Archangel Raphael is helping you to release that stuck energy, that hurt or whatever, what you can do as a just to also help aid the process is write a letter as if you're writing it to the person, whoever they may be, expressing exactly how you feel. Oh wow, you battle dizziness too. Yeah, I felt dizzy when he did it, and I thought, okay, well, maybe it's because he's moving the energy. um, hmm, okay. But back to the people. Write a letter out to the person expressing um all the emotions that you felt, that roller coaster ride. So you're releasing it from you in addition to what Archangel Raphael is doing. And then you can burn it. Because once you write it out, you say, okay, I release that, you burn it and throw it outside your house. After it's burned, you pick up the embers and you throw it in the trash outside your house. Okay. So all the best, Tanita. My chest doesn't feel the way it was feeling when we first started. So I hope you get a little bit of release from that. Yeah, that feeling. All right. Jessica Lynn, Mary Clem, Sue Toffee, and Rowie. Jessica, may I have a guide message? Thank you, Archangel Raphael. I almost forgot that. Thank you. May I have a guide message? Anything they'd like me to know? Okay, Jessica. Good, good. You're welcome, Tanita. We release any energies from Tanita and her guides so that we can get a clear, truthful message for Jessica. The vibrational beings of love and light, what message would we like to give Jessica this morning? What guidance do we have for Jessica this morning, Spirit? Jessica, one of the things I felt in my body is that I was tense and I needed to just let every muscle in my body go wherever it wanted to go. I'm sitting in a chair, right? So allow my legs to just fall wherever they want to fall, my hands to do whatever, my shoulders relax. That's what I felt. So I don't know if you've been feeling a bit tense, um, and they're wanting you to relax. Because once you release, once you just let your body just go, it feels like a weight lifts off the shoulders of the entire body in actuality. So they are wanting you to relax. Do you drink tea as well? Okay, you have tension in your neck for sure. Okay. Okay. What's the message for Jessica's spirit? What's the message for Jessica? Okay. I feel like you're worried about things that may not necessarily be of things that you should be concerned about, Jessica. Does that make sense? You're in other ways, like you're taking on other people's worries, other people's stress. Um, and sometimes it's hard not to when a friend or a family comes to talk to us about situations that they're going on, that they're dealing with. But yeah, they're asking you to, oh, what are you asking Jessica to do? Spirit. You have a guide. I this is literally how I kind of like see, heard, felt. It's like not take on so much. Oh gosh. Okay. It's okay to listen, but not feel. Um, you can hear a person out, but try not to. We have this saying where somebody says, "Oh, I'm feeling sick," and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry that you." Um, Not I'm sorry that you're feeling that way, but it's a way we make quote, and it's like, oh man, I feel. You may say to the person, "I feel your pain." You know, no, I don't feel your pain. I don't want to feel your pain. I got enough of my pains. That's your pain. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that, and I hope that situations work out. For the best for you, but watch how you phrase some of your responses to people and their situations. Is the tension on? No, it feels like my left, this area right here. Is it on her left, Spirit, or is it um because she's looking at me, it could be the opposite. See what Jessica says. um oh, okay, you drink tea every day, okay. Because I kind of saw you sipping on tea, and I forgot what I said earlier, but when I asked about the tea, I heard and drink your tea. That's why I asked about the tea. Jessica. Hey, Marie. Mm, Janelle. Vanessavic. We're about to wrap up, Marie. Sorry. We've been on for almost for an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half now. So sorry about that. Can't take any more questions. Okay. Jessica says I'm a so. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, and Jackie will be live with Scott's Scorpio Sun Tarot shortly. So be sure to jump over there, guys. Okay. Um, okay, let me see if Archangel Raphael, Jessica, can do anything to help you. Okay, so if you would like Archangel Raphael to help with the stress that you're feeling, because that tension in the neck and shoulders can be ugh. Um, yeah, it's hard when you're a social worker dealing with those cases and not taking on. Personal beings of love and light. What can Jessica do? Jessica is in an environment where it's a little hard for her not to absorb what she's dealing with. Oh, whew. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. As I was deep in, I heard rustling outside my window. I thought it was a lizard or something out there. And then I heard tap, 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 tap. And I looked and it was a blue jay sitting tapping on the branch. And then as I looked, it flew off. Tap, 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 tap. And Jessica, I was okay. As I was, before that happened, I was asking, what can you do to help you not absorb a lot of what you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis? Because it is tough. And one of the things I was hearing was to, you know, recall your energy, release those energy. And I said to myself, I said, Jessica's been in the chat for a while, so she's probably doing that. Then I heard the shield, and I was like, okay, sure. She puts up a protective shield so that, their energy doesn't go with her. And that's when the blue jay started the tap. And what's interesting, tap, 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 tap. The bird did not make a sound other than did not squeak or squawk, whatever they do. All the bird did as it flew onto that branch was the tapping sound. So try, Jessica. I feel okay. Let's go to my handy pendulum. High vibrational beings of love and light. That blue jay that just flew on the shrubs outside my window and gave the 6 taps. Was that a message for Jessica Lynn? Was the blue jay giving the 6 taps on the branches a message for Jessica Lynn? Okay, I see your answer. Can you swing a little harder just so that Jessica can see? Can we go just a little bit harder, Spirit? Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, Jessica's guides, are you saying one of the ways that Jessica can help not absorb some of what she's taken on with her clients is to practice tapping? Okay. Is the message for Jessica to practice the tapping? Thank you. Thank you. Jessica, that bird flew in right and literally started me out of trying to get the message. So, what you can do, and I'm kind of like feeling like to do it before and after a case that you deal with. 6 and tap, 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 tap. It's a total of 6, but there's a pattern, right? And do the tapping just like that before and after a case, or you try it with the most challenging, the ones that really, really get to you. Try the tapping and see if that works. And please come back and let me know, because it was very odd that the bird came and didn't squeak, just went straight into that tapping sound. All right. I hope that helps you, Jessica. Okay. Mary Clem, may I have a message from my angel, Sue Toffee, and then Rowie. Ooh, good Lord. Mary Clem. You're welcome, Jessica. May I have a message from my angels, please? Okay. High vibrational energies of love and light. I release Jessica's energy and any messages for Jessica, and ask that we get a message of truth, love, and light for Mary Clem. Mary would like a message from her angels. What do the angels want Mary to know today? What do the angels want Mary to know today? Mary, have you been hearing um songs, singing? Maybe if you have ringing in the ears, maybe it's a different tone of ringing. It feels and sounds differently. Okay. Each day is another day. Okay, each day is another day. I take that to mean as whatever happened yesterday, tomorrow is a different day. Leave that stress behind and move into tomorrow. You have a fresh start, a new beginning. I feel like I am hearing that they're singing. No, you're not hearing anything. Okay. Okay, Mary said no, spirit. She's not hearing any singing or frequency. What do we want to tell Mary? Okay, let's go to this deck. An angel just popped in my head, Mary, but I'm trying to see. An archangel just popped in, but I don't know if it's because of our last conversation, but I wasn't thinking of any of it. It just angel name just popped in my head. So the angels want you to know that you have their protection, angelic protection. And Archangel Jophiel is who popped into my head. Okay. You are protected. The worst is now behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenge that you have been facing. The past has gone, and your angel guide is encouraging you to let it go. If traumatic or painful memories have revisited you recently, know that they are opportunities to recognize how far you have come and acknowledge how much healing has taken place in your life. Wow. When you have reflected on these shifts, leave the past behind and oh, that makes sense, Mary. Oh, okay, let me finish. Wait. When you have reflected on these shifts, Leave the past behind and move forward. The present is only a gift if you are able to receive it. If you are facing the unknown at this time, know that your angel guide will show you the next steps, and you will be surrounded by a spiritual force field that will protect you on all levels as you move forward. Yeah, yeah. But what's interesting, Mary, um, the message, oh my gosh, and I close my eyes and I see this energy turning, um, just twirling and going upward. Oh gosh, but I came out too quickly. But the message initially, oh my God, each day is another. Well, how did they word it? I forgot. Each day is a new day, or no, each day is another day. I forgot, Mary. But you can go back and replay it and re-listen to the extended message. The past has gone, and your angel guide is encouraging you to let it go. If traumatic or painful memories have revisited you recently, know that they are opportunities to recognize how far you have come and acknowledge how much healing has taken place in your life. Each day is another day. The past may always present itself. Don't live in the past. That was then. Each day is another day. Recognize the steps you've taken, the growth you've had to where you are now. Don't let the past keep you shackled back there. Look forward. Yeah. Oh, wow. And you have angelic protection. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mary. Okay, guys. Now we have Sue Toffee. Sue and then Rowie, and then we're done. Sue and Rowie, are you still here? Sue Toffee, I am scared for the next steps. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. I'm not sure what's going on with Sue Toffee, but Sue is scared for the next steps. What guidance do we have for Sue? Excuse me. What guidance do we have for Sue, Spirit? So I started to burp and burp and burp, and I didn't know why. And then I heard, release the fear. Why are you holding on to it like that is the end all be all? Okay. If you, oh gosh, if you have ants in your house, right? This is the example they're giving me. If you're in a house and you have ants in your house with you, right? Do you take those, and let's say you decide, okay, I'm going to move somewhere else. I can't deal with these ants. You're fearful that the ants may get in the sugar, get in anything that you have, right? Because they get all over the place. You're fearful of what the ants could cause. Now you're moving. Would you take those ants with you? Would you take the fear of what those ants may or may not do with you to a new spot? No. You leave that spot, you release those ants. Not my problem anymore. All right? And you move on. Release the fear. Okay? The fear is like an anchor, a heavy weight. What can you tell Sue about the next steps, Spirit? I saw What was that? What was that? So I literally saw like a foot placed in front of another, one step at a time. Then I saw an image in my eyes behind my, and it looked like uh an open. Oh, okay. It seems like every time, this is what this opening I saw. Think of a portal, right? And I saw the portal opening and then it shut back quickly, real quick. It opened to a certain point so the light can come in, and then it closed down. So are you closing down your gateway of opportunities because of fear? You're letting the fear of the unknown overpower the opportunities, the joy, the whatever it is the universe have for you, right? As soon as it starts to open, it shuts back down. Let me see what message the angels may have for you soon. Angels of love and light, what guidance do we have for Sue other than the message that you've just given me? What guidance do you have for Sue Toffee this morning? Is this the message for Sue Spirit, or should I shuffle again? Okay, shuffle again. Feel free to send a card flying out the deck if you want. Okay. Top or bottom of the... Ease and grace, Sue, is the message for Spirit for you. Ease and grace. Let's see what it... And that's from the angels. Ease and grace. You are being guided to flow like water. Don't feel the need to rush or force your way ahead. A gentle approach will be more rewarding. Have patience and move with subtlety and grace. Your angel guide is encouraging you to see life as a dance, one step at a time. You will make your way through this incredible journey, learning more and growing along the way, one step at a time. And that's why Sude showed me the foot in front. Don't rush. Trust. Have faith. And knowing that if it's a new place, all right. Bye, Jackie. Is it? Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta wrap up shortly too. Know that you are being guided. Trust the messages you are receiving. Don't force it. Don't rush it. You know, sometimes when we are under pressure, we feel that, oh my gosh, I can't, I have to do this. No, that's when Spirit is really testing us to see, okay, are you going to listen? Are you going to be patient? Are you going to take our guidance? You know, and then we rush into things and realize, oh my God, what did I do? I should have waited. And then we beat ourselves up, and then the cycle starts all over again. Okay. Whatever the next few steps is, Sue, whatever this journey is that you're on, flow like water and take it with ease and grace. Don't rush it. Okay? Think of a storm. When a storm and the water is very torrential, it causes chaos, it destroys. But if the river is just flowing nicely and it doesn't create drama and chaos and disasters. All right. I hope that helps you, Sutafi. All right. Rowie, are you still here? Thanks for everything, Jackie. Rowie, what's coming towards me? Okay, I'm going to give Rowie before Smarties a few. Oh, yeah, you're here. Okay, thank you, Rowie. You're welcome, Sue. Rowie, okay. High vibrational beings of love and light, what guidance do you have for Rowie regarding what is coming for them? What guidance? Let me see if this is correct, what I just saw. High vibrational beings of love and light. As I asked the question for Rowie, I saw that hornet's nest. Is that the message for Rowie? So it looks like I was staring down a hornet's nest or a dark tunnel. Was that the message? A tunnel. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Was it a dark tunnel that I just saw for Rowie? I need to be sure. Was it a dark tunnel that I just saw for Rowie? Okay, Rowie, when I asked a question for you, a quick image shot in. And at first I thought it was a hornet's nest because the was round and it was dark. And I was like, wait, what is that? I didn't see any bees or anything like that or any hornets. So I asked my pendulum just to make sure I was getting what I thought I was getting. And it wasn't a hornet's nest. You know, the one that looks like this paper, it's like a paper. Yeah. So it wasn't that. I saw this tunnel. It's like a tunnel I was looking in. And the tunnel was dark. I couldn't see what was ahead. So I'm trying to get more information on that. Let me see. What is this dark tunnel for Rowie, Spirit? They're asking you to be alert and aware of your surroundings, because not every situation is going to be illuminated, right? I kind of heard reflexes. Okay, what is it for Rowie? I'm not getting all of it, but it's something about how you handle. There's something with how you handle this, whatever is in that tunnel. So even though the tunnel is dark, don't whatever is coming your way, they don't want you to go in blindly. Be alert and aware of whatever situations comes your way. Don't just say yes, or no. Really pay attention to what is being brought to you. Okay. What else? Use discernment. And I'm feeling like this is a lot of trusting your intuition, your gut feeling. Listening to it. It doesn't feel like I can't tell what the situation is, Rory, because I can't see what is in there. But I would take it as it's like it's you testing your you testing your own your feels, what the guides are telling you. I feel like this is something that you've asked for. Because I'm hearing trust. It's something to help with your trust. Anything else for Rowie? I'm going to pull a card for you, Rowie. Actually, let's see. What is the energy? Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. Can you give me the energy of what's coming towards Rowie? You've given me the visual, even though I couldn't see what it was. Can you give me the energy of what's coming towards Rowie for Smarties? Okay. Is this the message for Rowie Spirit, or should I shuffle again? Top or bottom of the deck, Spirit? Interesting. The energy that's coming is the royal you, Rowie. The royal you. And if you think of it, being able to fully trust the guidance that you're receiving, trusting you, right? That is the royal you. So here's what it says. Key concepts of the word. Hey, Juanita. Hey, I saw one other person. Anna. Hey, we're about to wrap up. I've been on now for yeah, I'm definitely about to wrap up. 2 hours. So Rowie, the key concepts are sovereignty, responsibility, self-confidence, self-rule, ownership of your feelings and actions, a quiet sense of empowerment, being self-aware, not allowing outside influences out of alignment, not allowing outside influences out of alignment with your truth. Wow. Yeah, Juanita, I didn't mean to go that long. Wow. The royal you. This card represents everything in the message that I got for you, Rowie. So I just read the key concepts of it. Let's see. Is there anything that okay, it says, now is the time to lead from the heart, from your authenticity and integrity. Hold your head high and know your worth. That is the mark of a true sovereign. All right, bye, Tanita. Thank you for being here. And thank you for staying this long, everyone who is still here. But Rowie, that is the message for you. And you can, I'm going to put up the card again if you want to take a photo of it. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Rowie. Wow. All right, everyone. I want to thank you for being here. Oh, did not mean to go for 2 hours. And for those who just came in, thank you for joining. I will see you guys next Saturday, the 23rd. I will be back on 11 a.m. Eastern Time, my solo show. If I do a collab with anyone before then, the show will be posted on my channel. All right, again, thank you. Have a great rest of the day. And Saturdays at 11 a.m. and Juanita. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.